This is your host PhD from Pakistan, and today we are here with a new scholarship, and this is fully funded scholarships by University of Bari Aldo Moro and 41 cycle academic year 2025-2026, and it is in Italy. So another scholarship from Italy because in this time in the year many Italian universities they are offering programs on scholarships, and this season will go up to uh, end of August by the start of September. So this fully funded scholarship is by University of Bari Aldo Moro in Italy. So let's talk about it. So the University of Bari Aldo Moro has announced its 41 cycle of PhD programs. So this scholarship is for PhD students for the academic year 2025-2026, offering 29 doctoral courses across different fields including biodiversity and agriculture, digital innovation and e-health, gender studies, neuroscience, economics, law and more. So below is a comprehensive breakdown of this scholarship. So let's talk about general overview. So the duration for the scholarship is for 3 years as it is PhD program, and application deadline is 24th of July at 12 p.m. Central European time, and application portal, it's a famous one, that is Pick Up platform. That's most of the Italian university deal the application on this platform, as we know. So what is the eligibility criteria? Let's talk about eligibility criteria. So normally we know in Europe we need a master's degree equivalent to the Italian masters or masters in Europe. So in Asian system we can say that 18 years of education, but in the European system you need a master degree equivalent to master degree to apply for this PhD scholarship. Italian Laura Magistrale, that means it is equivalent to the master degree or equivalent under the old system. A second level academic qualification from AFAM institution, high artistic and musical education. If you are applying for these courses, you need to be equivalent to this one. Okay, so next is, you can see that if you have a foreign degree as equivalent non-Italian degrees, you require the equivalence or validation. So candidates who are graduating by 30th of September, they can apply conditionally, but they must have to submit their proof of degree by the deadline. So for the international applicants, some must provide a translated and legalized degree certificate transcript. So it's good that you have translated in Italian. You make some translation of your transcript and certificate for submitting your application. So non-EU citizen must apply for a D-type visa by the university, on the university portal when they get this scholarship. Okay, so first thing is to get the scholarship, then this thing can be dealt later on, the visa thing. Okay, what is the application process? So these are the application steps, 5 steps. So there is first is to make your login on Pika platform. Second is submit the application, and then select the desired PhD program. Multiple applications are allowed, one per program. So you can apply for more than one program. So upload the required documents. Next step is, and then afterwards you will have to pay the application fee. So be careful that there is application fee for non-EU residents, 20 euros. So application fee is involved here, and it is non-refundable. And for EU citizens, EU or Italian citizen, it is 40 euros. Okay, so next thing is, what are the requirements? required documents. So degree or self-certificate of degree, enrollment for the pending degrees. If your degree is pending, you can show the enrollment. CV dated and signed. List of academic titles are if you have done some publications, you should show the you can take a printout and make a soft copy, and then you can upload those. Research proposal is a very important uh, document for this scholarship. For most of the scholarships in Italy, they mostly focus on the research proposal. So you must make a very powerful research proposal of a maximum 3500 words. There must be very keen focus on the research proposal while you are making this. ID copy, you know that this can be passport, the proof of your ID. Uh, Resident permit for non-EU citizens. First you should get this scholarship, and later on you can get the resident permit. Proof of fee payment. So proof of fee payment should also be there. Okay, research proposal should the research proposal should include these points. Research proposal is required for most of the programs. For example, biodiversity, digital innovation. So the research proposal should compose of these three parts: scientific background, objectives and methodologies, and expected outcomes of your research. So these points should be mainly highlighted in research proposal. So there are some special arrangements for accommodations for some disabled people. Candidates with disabilities or DSA specific learning disorders can request additional time assistance by the application deadline. Funding. So what does this scholarship covers? What is the funding provided by this scholarship? So the annual scholarship amount of stipend amount is 16,243 euros, and income limit scholarships are revoked if the recipient's annual income exceeds. So you must provide some certificate here. Your annual income is less than this amount, 16,000. So you must provide some documentary proof. You can make a paper and attested by some registry that your annual income is, you must show that it is less than 16,000 euros. Additional funding will be provided if you are going abroad for research during your PhD period. This university will provide you 50% increase of the normal rate. So that's good thing. Normally people go for while studying in this university for 6 months. They go for 6 months to some other country of Europe, or maybe some time they can go away from Europe. So they increase the funding by 50%. This is a good thing. Industrial PhDs, some programs offer apprenticeships, for example, earth process, digital innovations. So you can get some apprenticeships as well in some PhD programs. No double funding. So recipients must apply if they are not having at that time any other scholarship from Italy. They cannot take two scholarships at the same time. So next is funding sources. University, there are some positions which are university funded scholarships, other position externally funded scholarships by these projects, and co-funded positions as well. That means some private companies, they also give funding for some programs. Selection process. So what is the selection process for this scholarship? Evaluation criteria includes academic merits, maximum 20 points, 10 for the degree grade, 4 for the publications, 4 for additional qualifications, 2 for the research experience. So if some people have research experience and publications, so they have very good chance to get more marks. But everyone should apply, because no one knows how many people are going to apply. So one should always try to apply for the scholarship. Okay, if some programs they arrange the written exam, then there will be 40 points. Oral, if there is most of the programs they do the oral exam or interview, so that will be 40 to 80 points, includes research proposal, discussion, and English proficiency. So they will check your English proficiency during their oral interview. So admission threshold, what is the minimum score? That is, you must score 27 out of 40 for this interview to get the admission, or then 54 out of 80 for the oral. So oral interview, that is 54 out of 80, and for the written, if they take some written, then 27 out of 40 is required to get the admission. Okay, so next is which programs they are providing. So this is the list of all the programs. So this one from here, and they are telling that, for example, biodiversity, agriculture, environment, 12 scholarships. So themes are coastal, vegetation monitoring, sustainable agriculture. So, and during these programs you will go for 6 months abroad. Digital innovation and e-health, 5 scholarships. So these are the themes: AI in healthcare, human robot interaction, digital therapy, and this is the collaboration for these programs. Law programs, that themes are rights and globalized markets, focus on AI and judicial systems. So this time, now it is an era of AI. So AI is also, they are going to introduce in law as well. Cultural heritage protections, renewable energy, communities, earth processes and resource management, industrial PhD. So there are 34 scholarships for it, and that will there will be apprenticeship as well with the companies. And the next thing is results. So no, sorry, we have to discuss this thing, important dates here. The application deadline is 24th of July this month. So there will be some exams, that means interviews and written exams. You can see from here that these are the dates for those exams or interviews. Then next thing will be results will be published on the university website. So no postal notification will be provided. There will be result will be provided later on after the interviews. Additional notes: international mobility. Most programs require, most programs encourage. So these programs which we have discussed in this video, they encourage you to go for 6 months to some other country for your research. So this is good. That will be 50% increase of your stipend or funding. Thesis language the thesis can be written in Italian or English, or if it is approved by the department, then you can do it some other language. Employment: PhD students can work part-time if compatible with research. That if you want to work there in Italy part-time, then you must take some permission from your department. Contacts: so from whom you can contact. This is the administrative office email here, and you can apply from this link. So thank you.